Hi, I'm Tim Scales, the Director of the Center for Entrepreneurship and the Center for Economic Education here at Indiana University East. I'm also the Sam Walton Fellow, which gives me the opportunity to work with students in SIFE, which is Students in Free Enterprise. It's an organization that's sponsored greatly by Sam's Club and Walmart. And what we do is the students do projects to help their community. And there's approximately 48,000 students just in the United States that work with SIFE. But then around the world, I believe there's about 40 countries that now have a presence with SIFE. So it's a very large organization doing some many great things. Our students work on several projects throughout the year to try to improve the quality of life for our community. It's a fun thing because our students get to learn, develop, and create. While they're doing projects, they're learning about the projects, the outcomes of the projects, and the impacts that they make with the projects. These are things that they're going to learn now while they're students, but also carry into their careers and their future. It's all about learning how to give back to a community and improve a community. As we improve a community, it makes our own quality of life better. So it's fun to watch the students, it's fun to work with the students, and just enjoy the many elements that they go through. One of the elements of every project is funding. And for the project we're going to start working on today, we're going to be building birdhouses. When we build birdhouses, what we're really doing is teaching entrepreneurship. You see, the Center for Entrepreneurship partnered up with the SIFE students. We got a grant from Lowe's Corporation. It's the Lowe's Community Improvement Grant. And with that grant, it comes from their Charitable and Educational Foundation. That grant is going to allow us to buy the materials. We're going to work with the local Lowe's, and we're going to buy the lumber, the nails, the hammers, and then give the instruction. We developed the curriculum to teach how to take raw materials, the lumber, the nails, assemble it, make a birdhouse, and then, depends on how you decorate that birdhouse, to how well you can market that birdhouse. You see, the participants in this workshop are going to learn about marketing strategy, pricing strategy, organizational strategies. All about taking a natural resource, scrap wood sometimes, and turn it into a product. If you buy the materials, the raw material is going to cost you $1 for the lumber, maybe another 10 cents for nails, and maybe 40 cents for paint. So less than $2 in a product that, if you do a quality job, could sell for as much as $8 in the market. They're also going to learn about production. If you take 2 hours to make a birdhouse that sells for $8 in the market, you're not going to make a lot of money. However, if you can get it down to where you're making a birdhouse every 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, you do the math. You can figure out how much that is per hour. And that's how you have to strategize in the marketplace. Our students are learning that firsthand, but so are the partner families with Habitat for Humanity. You see, Habitat for Humanity is an organization for years that have helped people get into housing. The partner families get to work to help build the house, and that's the sweat equity, and it helps them get into the house affordably. What we're doing today is teaching them to go to the next level. They're in the houses, but maybe they're working day jobs, and we're going to teach them how to create something on the side, maybe in the evenings, maybe the weekends. Maybe it just becomes a hobby or a project that they can make additional income to better their quality of life. Or maybe it's just something of interest that they can, it helps with their mental stability to have something to do, something for fun. So we're going to give them the materials, we're going to work with them to create a product, but not just the birdhouse. The birdhouse is what we're using for an example, but other things can come out of this besides a birdhouse. And maybe that's, you know, a hobby or interest that they didn't realize could turn into a business, something that is of interest to other people as well. So that's what we're doing today. Like I said, we cannot say thank you enough to Lowe's for funding the project, but more important than that, the store manager at the Richmond Lowe's, Dave Williams, he has stood beside myself and the students. He has helped us select the right materials, the right lumber, the right wood, the right paints, everything it takes to make a quality product. Dave has been there with us. Lowe's has been very kind to share his time with us. His HR director, Omar Khan, has also been beside us, and he is going to help us with the workshops. So both Dave and Omar is going to be at the workshops. They are going to help show the partner families how to create the birdhouses, and why that's important. So again, we say thank you to Lowe's, and we're going to go ahead and show you some of the process, and then we'll talk a little more.
first house.
Pick it up if you would and show it. As you can see, I believe Anthony's doing a great job of assembling. This project is set up to where we're going to teach the people to take the raw materials and turn it into a quality product. Some of the people that we have working with us are not going to be able to swing the hammer and the nails. So Anthony's gone ahead and assembled some of the birdhouses. So for those who cannot swing a hammer and nails, they'll already get it put together. They'll decorate it, create it, mark it beautiful. Now, in these workshops, we also teach people that displays are important. If you just have a birdhouse on its own, will it appeal to people? However, if you decorate it up nice, or you make the area that you display it nice, it will attract people. That's how market economics work, is attracting the consumer. Consumers make choices, and that's what economics is about, choice. They have funds, they have money, they do barter, they do trade, and the way they do that is based on what their preference is. So we're teaching them how to make a quality product. Again, I say thank you to Lowe's, I say thank you to SIFE. If it wasn't for the Lowe's community projects, if it wasn't for Lowe's with their charitable and educational funding, we wouldn't have been able to do this project. And the quality is just phenomenal, and I'm excited to see the impact we're making in the community. Thank you.